My dear students, today we are going to learn about earthquake, tsunami, and we will also learn about disaster management. Now, you must have heard about earthquakes. What is earthquake? Sudden changes inside earth can cause the earthquake. During earthquake, ground shakes and cracks open when the shaking is strong. Earthquake is a devastating natural phenomenon which can cause several injury and even people get killed. There is a great destruction of properties and also dams get cracked which may result into flood. Let's learn about earthquake. So earthquakes are sudden vibration or tremor, that means the shaking on the surface of the earth. Earthquakes can be both minor and major in intensity. Now, if the earthquake's intensity is major, that means it will cause great damage. And minor means it will not cause that much damage. Major earthquakes are the most dangerous, widespread and destructive of all natural disasters. Do you know the most deadly earthquake in history was in China in 1556. More than 8 lakh people died. Let us learn about the causes of earthquake. But before that, let us understand that the earth has 4 major layers: the inner core, outer core, mantle and the crust. The crust and the top of the mantle make up a thin skin on the surface of our planet. But this skin is not at all in one piece. It is made up of many pieces covering the surface of the earth. Look at here. These pieces are called the tectonic plates. It is exactly like the jigsaw puzzle. Now look at here. These pieces keep moving around slowly, sliding past one another and bumping into each other. So, I hope now you understand that when these kind of tectonic plates collide with each other, it causes trembling of the earth's surface. What are the other reasons of earthquake? It can be nuclear bombing and volcanic eruption. Now, the scientific study of earthquake is called the seismology, and the magnitude of an earthquake is measured on a Richter scale. Magnitude means the amount of energy that is released during the earthquake. The intensity of an earthquake is measured by a seismograph. Longest earthquake in recorded history took place in 2004 in the Indian Ocean. It lasted for 10 minutes. Now look at the picture. The focus is the point of origin of the earthquake below the surface of the earth. That particular point is known as the focus. And what is the epicenter? The point on the earth's surface directly above the focus. Look at the picture. It is the point where the earthquake begins. The effect of the earthquake is the most near the epicenter. And the focus is also known as hypocenter. Now, steps to be taken at the time of earthquake. Don't panic. First of all, move to open areas like parks but not near any tall buildings and trees. They can fall on us during the tremor. And stay away from glass window and doors. If you are not able to move out, take shelter under a table or stand in corners of the room. And if the intensity of the earthquake is severe, it may cause a tsunami near the coastal areas. Now, let us learn about tsunami. A very long high series of sea waves is called a tsunami. Tsunami causes a lot of damage to lives and property. Tsunamis are series of ocean waves produced by underwater earthquake, landslide and volcanic eruption. Tsunami waves are very high and move with great speed. Look at the video. And it can move at the speed of 200 to 300 km per hour. Tsunami are high waves caused by sudden movement of the bed of the ocean due to earthquakes. The waves travel in all directions, which causes a lot of damage to property and life. The Pacific Ocean and its adjacent areas are the largest, most diverse, and most tsunami prone of any of the Earth's oceans. That means those areas are likely to suffer from tsunami. In 2011, a tsunami struck Japan because of an earthquake with the magnitude of 8.8, and it caused a lot of damage to life and property. Now, we must remember, when such calamities occur, life must be saved first. Then we can attempt to prevent the damage and the other important things. Government sets up disaster management committee to help the disaster victims, and these committees help the disaster victims. We are all responsible citizens, so we must extend our hand to the disaster victims, and whatever we can, we must try to help them. So what is the meaning of disaster management? It refers to the measures taken for the safety and protection of life and property from natural or man-made disasters. And in the event of a disaster, the local police maintains law and order, the army helps to clear the roads and in setting up of camps. The Air Force drops food, medicine and clothes from the air where the roads are blocked. And also there are many national and international organizations which help the people at that particular time of the disaster, like the Red Cross Society or the WHO or the UNICEF, etc. They provide help to human beings in the form of medicines, food, setting up of relief camps which are a temporary home for the victims. So these are the events which are not in our control, but previously we have studied about flood and drought, and those events can be prevented by afforestation or by planting more trees. So children, remember, you are the future generation. So it is your duty to take care of our Mother Nature. Let's summarize what we have learned in this chapter. Sudden movement within the earth shakes the earth's crust and causes the earthquake. Floods occur due to the heavy rainfall, rivers overflow and submerge the nearby area. Drought occur when there is very little rainfall or no rainfall at all. There is shortage of food grains and water after drought. Tsunamis are series of ocean waves produced by underwater earthquake, landslide or volcanic eruption. This is all for today, students. So read these topics and this entire chapter thoroughly. Thank you, students.